I am proud of you. I am ready to work with you. El-Rufai tells Amaechi. The governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai, has spoken on the relationship bond that exists between President Muhammadu Buhari and his Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi. The governor said that the duo have a father and son relationship, and that was the reason he elected him as the Director General of the presidential campaign twice. Speaking through his birthday letter to Mr. Amaechi, El-Rufai said, President Muhammadu Buhari loves Amaechi like a son. He trusts him absolutely, which is why, in spite of all opposition, many attempts to put Amaechi in bad light, he twice selected him to lead his campaign and also as a Minister of Transportation. Amaechi's key leadership quality in his sense of inclusion. He likes to bring everyone on board. He loves teamwork. He empowers people to put in their best. He does not pretend to know it all or try to do everything on his own. He is one of the few politicians from the Niger Delta that is pan-Nigeria. I think in the history of Nigeria, there isn't been any Minister of Transportation that has been able to achieve the landmark Amaechi has achieved very difficult circumstances. I am very proud of you. I am proud to be associated with you. I am a beneficiary of your friendship, your love and your generosity. You have helped me a lot in my campaign. You have raised money for me. You have given me ideas on how to be a better politician, and I have learned a lot from you. I am confident that if and when Nigeria is looking for a leader that will take us to a higher level, you will be up there on the front line among those that will be counted. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. You have heard El-Rufai has started again. We thank El-Rufai anyways for announcing that he gave him money, that Amaechi gave him money to gave his state money to campaign also, right? Why won't you love him? Because he gave you money, compensated you, he bribes you to vote for him, for your people to vote for him. Why won't you love him when you people steals money? He share it with you equally. Why won't you love him? Why won't you work with him? When both of you have been working together, you work together and the money is being shared among each other. Why won't you love him? Why won't you love him when both of you steals together? Now you are saying that if Nigeria wants another leader, then Amaechi will be the next leader that would lead the country, because you know quite all right. El-Rufai knows that with Amaechi by his side, everything, when it comes to money is going to be shared equally. He doesn't cheat, he doesn't take anything that doesn't belong to him. He makes decisions on his own. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Fine, if God wants Amaechi to be the president, should we hear from the mouth? Should it come out from the mouth of El-Rufai? Or did Amaechi told El-Rufai that he wants to contest in this coming election? That he said that if Nigeria is looking for a leader, Amaechi should be the best person, or should be in position to win this. Lie. If God says he is, then let God will be done. But what if he's not? If he's not, or God has not chosen him, that means his election and his money that he will use in campaigning will just be a waste. It will just be waste. So can't Nigeria appreciate good governance for once? Politics is a game of choice, and is not compulsory, or you force someone to be a leader. One must join his brother political parties. Remember that every man without his own salvation. You don't force someone to join politics. You don't force someone to belong. If the person is willing to do or to belong, let him willingly do that. For what El-Rufai have said, that if Nigeria needs a leader, then Amaechi will be the leader, because he's a man of integrity. He loves him, can work with him, and all of that. You don't impose leadership on someone. If truly he wants to become the leader, let him come out and say for himself, not you telling or saying on his behalf. What if he's not interested? You want to force him to become the leader? You want to force him. Now that El-Rufai has come out to speak his mind and the obvious truth about Amaechi, the handworks in President Buhari's government is visible all over Nigeria, and anyone who does not like the work Amaechi is doing in Nigeria, then the person should relax. I know that all the work that he's doing in Nigeria, the money, at least, even if he's stealing money, at least he's still using this money, part of it, to do things, something good in Nigeria. That is it. Unlike some leaders that lose money, at the end of the day, they eat this money alone without doing something good in Nigeria. If Amaechi is the next president, then fine. We want someone that will lead us in peace, not someone that will make us think or worry or give us pains. That is it. That is it. Because he betrayed his brother, Goodluck Jonathan, during 2015 general election and financed the campaign with state economy. Mr. President should love him as well. Should love Amaechi as well. He deserves to be loved, as what El-Rufai has said. He deserves to be loved. Amaechi, I see Amaechi as a good man, but sometimes someone should also be careful with the way he trusts someone. El-Rufai so much trusts Rotimi Amaechi so much that he even called Amaechi his brother, and he even said he worked with Amaechi. Not that he says he worked with Amaechi. I'm very much sure. I know El-Rufai so much. When he says he worked with someone, and after working with that person, when he gets to the middle of the road, he betrays the person. You see that, you start seeing quarrels. Look at what he did to Tinubu. Before, when he met Tinubu, they were so close. Pretended as well to love Tinubu. But now, look at what is happening. They're having differences, and he's not ready to settle the difference between him and Asiwaju. Now he wants to do the same to. He wants to do the same thing to Rotimi. Are you sure that he will not betray Rotimi again, the same way he betrayed Bola Ahmed Tinubu? I pray so. I pray he doesn't betray him. I pray he doesn't betray him, because with what I'm seeing and I'm observing, this man is a betrayer. Yes, El-Rufai is a betrayer. So my own is, with this love they are having for each other, I pray it lasts, because El-Rufai is a betrayer, and Rotimi should be careful with the way he trusts and put his hope on him. That is it. He will pretend to love you. He pretends to support you in any way. When little crises come, if you insult him or do things that hurt him, what he will do is to arrest you or put you in mind, and before you know it, you start having they now call it differences. So I said, he said doesn't have differences, doesn't have any difference between, doesn't have any quarrel. Him and Amaechi, they don't have anything. but he has differences with Tinubu. Is that the kind of person you should follow, or the kind of person you should trust? Is that the kind of person you should move with? No. So viewers, your comments towards this news is very important. Drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share and like this news as well. Thank you.